And the fourth one is rule of law. What's going on is a little bit strange, because there is a 100% agreement on the rule of law. So everybody said, as Macron formulated, President Macron formulated, that rule of law is existential. And it's correct. So if somebody is not ready to accept the rule of law, should leave the European Union immediately. So it should not be punished by money or something, rather to say, goodbye, son, goodbye, guys. Because this community is based on rule of law, and we like that approach, it's okay. The other issue is how we can strengthen the financial control of spending the money, which we have procedures and institutions, and if the Commission wishes so, we can make it stronger, that's fine. But the proposal is not to make stronger the financial control, neither to be more clear on the rule of law procedure, but they would like to create a new mechanism. So it's not the old rule of law mechanism related to the budget. This is not the case. That would be obviously request a modification of the treaty. So therefore the idea is to create a new rule of law mechanism. And to create a new mechanism and instrument takes, a long time to be negotiated, because it's a legal instrument. It must be precise, accurate, clarity, and so on and so on. So if you would like to do so, we are not against it, let's discuss it. But it takes weeks. We are ready to do so, but a new legal instrument and mechanism must be the proper one. So that's where we are. Who are the main fighters? Red box, the Dutch. Blue corner, Hungary. So that's so simple. I don't know what is the personal reason for the Dutch Prime Minister to hate me or Hungary, but he is attacking so harshly and making very clear that because Hungary, in his opinion, does not respect the rule of law, must be punished financially. That's his position, which is not acceptable, because there is no decision about what is the rule of law situation in Hungary. We are ready, and I initiated anyway a proposal just during this summit to ask the Germans to give a guarantee that the European Council will negotiate and make a decision on rule of law procedure against Hungary. Do it, please. Instead of creating a new mechanism, complete what we already have and what was initiated. So please make a decision on Hungary as soon as you can. So the Dutch would like to punish Hungary, but the major problem is not the Prime Minister, because Prime Ministers can make a deal. It's not easy with him anyway, but theoretically it's not impossible. The problem are the parliaments, because the Dutch parliament has a resolution and the Hungarian parliament has a resolution which is diametrically opposing each other. So we have a dispute and tension, dispute is the proper expression probably, between the two governments and between the two parliaments. So we have to settle this issue somehow. So these are the main four issues. I made another proposal which was rejected, but I tried to, put it back again. And this is about NGOs. Because the experience of mine that in the recent years, NGOs who play political role, obviously, not denying that fact, even they say that they would like to have an influence on the public opinion on political issues. So that kind of NGOs got a lot of money from the budget of the European Union, and then they came to the member states and attacked the governments. So the European Union financed critical, oppositional NGOs against the member states' government. I think it's not good. It's bad. We should not do that. So therefore, I made a proposal that the control and the regulation of that kind of activity, in financial terms as well, should be the same as it is relevant to the political parties at the European level here. So we need the same regulation in terms of financing political NGOs and European political parties. So, but it was rejected anyway. But I try to push it through again. So these are the situation. Takes some time, but if everybody is ready to stay, we can make a deal.
Kérdezzem meg miniszterelnök úr, hogy mondta, hogy az egyik javaslatát elutasították, a másikat.
Mindent. Tehát a azt, hogy adjanak egy világos garanciát, hogy Magyarországgal szemben lezárják a rule of law-t, meg lesz a döntés, mi elfogadjuk, csak legyen döntés. Ezt elutasították, az NGO-t elutasították, az új mechanizmus nyilvánvalóan amit javasoltak, összehozza a politikát, meg a gazdaságot, ez a parlament szerint sem fogadható el, és hogy a gazdagabbak ne kapjanak többet, mint a szegények, abban sokat javult a helyzet, de a rebate miatt még nem ez a helyzet, mert ezt a privilégiumot a gazdagok meg akarják tartani. Szóval ha azt kérdezi, hogy mit hajtottam eddig végre a parlamenti döntésből, csak ennyit.
Hogyan látja, meddig tart a csúcstalálkozó, és melyek a legnagyobb vitáspontok magyar szempontból?
Szóval so the question is not how long it will be, but the deal must be reached. That's my point. Whatever is the way, how long it is, which can lead us there.
Were you willing to give Polish position regarding rule of law, and what was the outcome of the WIFOR meeting yesterday?
For some reason, the Dutch Prime Minister hates the Polish less than the Hungarians. He's less anti-Polish than anti-Hungarian, so you are lucky guy anyway. So here my position is not to explain the position of other countries, because I don't have authority to do so. I'm speaking on behalf exclusively Hungary. I'm not speaking on behalf of V4, because V4 is led by you, I mean Polish Prime Minister, so it's not my job. I'm speaking on behalf of Hungary, but yeah, the Polish are fighting well, may I summarize in that way.
Prime Minister, given that you mentioned the role of the national parliaments and that you have a more comfortable majority in the Hungarian parliament than your Dutch colleague, how much room to maneuver you have on the rule of law?
I have some.
Can you mention any red lines?
Well, you know, I think we cannot avoid to have a direct relation and direct discussion between the Dutch and the Hungarian parliament. That difference cannot be settled through the prime ministers. So the Dutch and the Hungarian parliament should find a way how they can consult and manage. That's the only way out.